What's going on, guys? Welcome back to JR Garage. Welcome to the JR Hangar, and welcome to what is going to be a very action-packed vlog. We got a lot of things to do. We got a lot to do today. As you can see from the title and thumbnail, we have a controversial new car reveal later in this vlog. We actually have a lot of new cars to reveal, including... oh, that's all I'm gonna show. All right, anyway, first things first, we are working on the cheap budget Porsche Cayman. Bam, there she is, our 2008 Cayman S 987.1. You guys remember when we picked up this car from auction, it was blowing out a James Bond smoke screen behind it. We thought the motor was blown. Obviously, we bought it for a super cheap price, but when we got it, we worked our JR Garage magic with our cheap Porsches. We got to the battery, we got it started, and ultimately we diagnosed it as an air oil separator issue. That's a common thing on these cars. It's only like a $50 part, pretty easy to replace, and it will solve the problem if you didn't run it for too long with oil being poured down the intake. Anyway, you're probably wondering what we're doing on it today. And well, we thought we were in the clear by just replacing the AOS, the air filter, cleaning out the MAF, and all the intake system from all the oil, right? But classic AOS failure, you're gonna have to most likely replace the O2 sensors. So after driving it for like 50 or 100 miles, sure enough, we got a check engine light back. Might be the catalytic converters. I really hope not. Hopefully it's just the O2 sensors. We picked up a set of all 4 good used units for only 20 bucks a piece from our buddies over at Garage Man's store. They part out a bunch of Porsches, so thank you for the parts. Given that this is a budget Porsche rebuild, I didn't really want to go paying $200 for each O2 sensor, so we saved some money there. Hopefully that solves the check engine light. If it still has a check in, hey, I'm talking here. Come on. If you guys like airplanes, be sure to check out JR Aviation. We're posting a ton of airplane videos over there. But if this doesn't solve the check engine light, then most likely it's the catalytic converters, which are also notorious for getting clogged with oil when the AOS fails. But that would be really, really expensive. So hopefully it's not that. Other than that, this car's been holding up great. We just have the battery on the charger right now, so I'll get that all buttoned up here in a minute. The only other issue we had, this is so crazy, so weird. I didn't talk about it on video, but since this is an update vlog, why not mention it? So these headlights, right? They're all beautifully polished. They look amazing, right? But did you know if you were to polish these headlights with like a buffing wheel, you will indeed fry the front body control module. That module is right behind here. I know that because I had to swap it out with another one that we had, and sure enough, that solved the issue. So we had to reprogram, clear all the faults. So yeah, lesson learned. The more you know. If you have a 987 Porsche, do not polish the headlights. You have to like unplug the battery or unplug that module, or else you will fry it and it will throw up a bunch of different faults. So anyway, my buddy reprogrammed that with his fancy Porsche tool, and that's about it. I mean, we haven't done anything else this car since you guys remember us doing the 4 video build series on it. But other than those items and I think a brake fluid flush, that's it. Super fun to drive. I think we've put like nearly 1,000 miles on it. Boy, oh boy, this is one of the most fun cars you can get for the money. We're probably in it, I explained last video, but I think like $11,000, and yeah, it's worth like 22 grand, so we can double our money while enjoying a really cool cheap Porsche. So we keep lucking out with the cheap Porsches. Not sure if our luck will continue. We bought 4 more. Yes, that's right. We have 4 more cheap Porsches to reveal. So stay tuned. One of the cheap Porsches is over here. This isn't one of the 4 I was counting, but it's still pretty cool. Okay, so we're seeing double. We got both Christians here. My brother Christian and our detailer friend Christian. So how's it looking?
Looking great.
Oh yeah, look at that. Wow, yeah, you can really see it. Oh, that looks awesome. So anyway, you guys will see more of this car in a future video. 944 S2 rare Porsche. We bought it really, really cheap, but it didn't stay cheap. It needed a lot of work. Wow, that looks so good. Red with white interior, pretty cool. There's the LS 911, still got that. There's the Cayenne Turbo S, still gotta fix that. Everybody wants an update on the Cartel 6.0. I mean, yeah, we recovered it. It hasn't been stolen again. I just feel so bad for the truck. They really beat the crap out of it. Who knows where it went or the stories it could tell. Probably did some very, very illegal things. And I just hate to see it all beat up and just, yeah, they really trashed it. But we at least restored it. We restored it to a state where it's like usable. So we still use it all the time. It was moving some rocks that we bought for our house and stuff like that. And yes, our beautiful Method race wheels that we got for the truck that were gold to match the gold tan interior, they're gone forever. I knew the cops were lying when they're like, oh yeah, we'll get them, we'll recover them. So we still have the Cartel Moto metal wheels here, so whatever, is what it is. This thing will run forever because it was fully bulletproofed by Bulletproof Diesel, so we're just gonna kind of run it into the ground and keep it forever. Maybe take it up to Montana and it'll be our work truck. Christian ran to the other garage to grab some more tools. So with him back now, let's get back to the Cayman, see if we can fix this. Speaking of check engine lights and codes, you guys ask us all the time how we are able to identify what codes are being triggered. The answer to that is right behind my hand, and it just so happens to be the sponsor of today's video, Carly. Yes, that's right. With this small little tool right here, we are able to tell so much about what is wrong with a car, and we are also able to do some special magical coding, all thanks to this device. Let me show you how it works. Step number one, you're gonna take the Carly scanner and plug it into your car's OBD2 port. All cars 1996 and later have it, and should be right around here. Boom. So I already loaded in our car's profile. It'll ask you just like make and model and year. So here's the 2008 Porsche Cayman, and now that we're plugged in, tap connect and it will sync with your car. So check it out. We can run all sorts of diagnostics tests. Look at all this stuff you can test for. Another one of the famous Carly features, the used car check. We can see if there's any mileage manipulation. Oh, look at this. We can see the health of the battery. It'll notify you about any battery issues and tell you the health of your battery. But as promised, let me show you how I get those engine codes. So let's run a diagnostics test. It's so simple. So here it's scanning the whole car, all the computers, all the modules. Almost done, 96%. Come on. Oh boy, 20 issues found already. Okay, diagnostics complete. Oh, we got some red flags, we got some yellow flags. Oh boy. While Christian's installing the oxygen sensors, I'll be sure to go through all of these to see if we have any other lingering issues, but I'll also clear them and see what comes back at the same time. Okay, now for the code that is triggering the check engine light. According to Carly, it is P0431. And according to their new Smart Mechanic feature that tells you more about the code, how you can go about fixing it, it is telling me more specifically that that code indicates a warm-up catalyst efficiency issue. So there you guys go. That is how we pull the codes off these cars when we get them. This one Carly scanner can be used on so many different makes and models. You too can pick up your own Carly scanner today at a steep discount if you use my special link in the description down below. Use code JRGarage24 for 15% off your purchase. Thank you, Carly, for being a long-term supporter on this channel, making videos like this possible. Now, without further ado, back to the repair. Kristen's back here. Oh, here are the O2 sensors too. Visual daily doubles. Which one's upstream, which one's downstream?
Blue is upstream.
All right, blue's upstream. These are off a low mileage Cayman that they just got in, so I was like, heck yeah, let me save the 600 bucks. So, all right, so what's the prognosis, doctor?
And yeah, you don't need OEM O2 sensors, but every car likes to put a different connector on it, so you have to buy universal ones and resolder them. But in order to not do that, yeah, buying these used ones, reasonable alternative.
And we don't fully know if this is the problem anyway, so it's like,
correct.
Yeah, we didn't want to pay a ton of money just to find out it's the cats. All right, number one, how we looking?
How does it compare?
Yeah, definitely a little different. These are the ones we got, they're like white, and this is brown.
Interesting, so like spark plugs, dark black is something, white, ashy is something. I think this means like hot. That means oil?
Yeah, clearly there's a difference, so I think we're on the right track. Let's see, the tips.
Look up spark plug charts.
Comment down below, guys. I know some mechanics watching this going, oh yeah, white means this and brown means this.
Lean, rich.
Look at the 50-50 split here. Obviously he did the hood and he did not do the nose panel yet. Look how faded all this is and how brand new this looks. That's why I love some of these early single stage paints, because they can look really crappy and then with just a little polish, it goes a long, long way. This car does not have a clear coat on it. It's just paint. So when you polish into it, you're cutting into that paint. So that's why your rag will always turn red, because you're ripping up some of that paint. It's not the clear coat. But yeah, this is how it looked when we bought it. Kind of like a pinkish faded red. And then now, it's looking like that. We just pulled out those white floor mats from the 944 S2 and yikes, they're pretty bad. They're pretty bad. So Kristen's gonna see if he can work some magic. So I noticed a few spots that need some touch-up paint on the 944. I don't happen to have guards red, but fun fact, Rosso Corsa red, so same color as our F430, matches pretty darn close. It's basically the same shade red, non-metallic, normal gloss red. It works just fine. There we go. Bam. Good as new. Just a scratch up here. I'm gonna try to do. Let's see if I can not screw this up. Oh yeah, there we go. Looking good, it's all steady hands. Oh yeah. Nice, much better. There's your tip of the day. Rosso Corsa, guards red, nearly the same. This guys, do a flip! Yeah! Whoa! God bless America! My day just gets 10 times better whenever a fighter jet rips overhead. Oh, those F-18s are so sick. All right, back on the Cayman an hour later. The other four, in case you guys are wondering. So kind of the same, just, I mean, they don't really look terrible. I'd say this is the worst of the bunch because it's got that black at the bottom. I don't know, the others look okay. There's only a tripping a code for probably one of them, but why not replace all four? Oh. Oh, we're having too much fun. Okay guys, an hour later now, it's time we get to the real juicy part of this video. We addressed the title and thumbnail. We just bought one of the most controversial EV pickup trucks. It is taking the world by storm right now. Without further ado, introducing to the channel, our new Hummer EV. Not sure what this thing is doing here. He decided to park next to us, but this is the focus of the video. Look at this bad boy. Welcome to JR Garage. Christian, what an acquisition.
You cannot beat the Hummer. We are loving this thing. Loving it so much that we bought two. That black one over there.
Yes, we did indeed buy two Hummer EVs. We're just gonna make a video dedicated solely to the Hummer EV, talking about driving them back 2,000 miles across the country, what we think so far, first owner's impressions after 4,000 miles or so. This one's the white on white. Pretty cool spec. So yeah, we could talk about this one for a while, but that video will have to wait because not every day do you get the opportunity to check out the brand new Tesla Cybertruck. So while we do have a ton to talk about with the Hummer EV, today's video focus has to be our first impressions with the Cybertruck, talking about our Cybertruck order, all that good stuff. And we promise we'll get back to the Hummer EVs later. But at least you can't claim clickbait in the comments because it's true. The Hummer EV is one of the most controversial EV pickup trucks when it came out, but then the Cybertruck came along and broke the internet. So this is probably the most controversial truck, and this is the second most. But anyway, Christian, let's do this thing. We have never seen a Cybertruck up close and personal before, so this is a first.
Yes, we have our reservation in our Tesla account app, but we did not pony up the extra 30 grand something for the Foundation series. It was tempting, but it's pros and cons. The first one off the line, but you pay a good premium for it. Are there any fit and finish issues? Everybody loves to complain about that. We normally don't care. However, these edges are sharp. I don't care about little panel gaps, but sheesh.
Oh my gosh, guys. If you're like walking along and you by accidentally slam into the corner of this, like it is real. You can most certainly cut yourself.
That wasn't sanded down perfectly, and that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Totally
no,
cut
that
you.
would definitely cut you. Oh yeah, another one. This is a brand new truck and it already has, oh yeah, that is sharp. Okay, so that's one of my first impressions, is the fact that like, this is real. This is real metal. Like, this is not some little plastic Tonka toy. Like, this is legit. So this one's the most extreme one right here. So is this thing gonna be easier or harder to fix for body shops when they get in accidents?
Ooh, just go to a DeLorean specialist shop. They'll know what to do with it.
Yeah, obviously it's stainless steel. This is not paint. So getting these fingerprints off is really, really difficult. Oh yeah, I see the dilemma now. Huh. A lot of people have complained about that online already. Yeah, shout out to NXU Chargers. They actually rented this car to do some little research and development and testing on their new chargers. The fastest chargers in the world.
It's true, right here in our backyard of Phoenix, Arizona.
What in the world? What are these, 35s? Yeah.
Compared to the Hummer. I think the Hummer
Oh yeah.
is 30.
This is 35s. Yeah. So they're the same. I think this was part of the Foundation series. So yeah, it costs 20-something grand, but you do get a couple nice upgrades. You get full self-driving, right, Christian, some other stuff, but you do not get the extended range battery. which is weird. This is another very controversial thing about the controversial Cybertruck. The extended range battery pack, which is not available right now. That's why we haven't ordered it, because we want the long range one.
In the bed.
It's in the bed. It's so weird. I think it kind of makes sense, but some people are like, oh, it robs my space and it looks weird or whatever.
Why couldn't they do what the Hummer did? The Hummer packs 240 kilowatt hours into this chassis, and you still have a full-ish bed. Which bed is bigger? Yeah. No, this Hummer I think is like bigger in just about every dimension. This the Cybertruck's slightly longer.
Yeah.
It's a little unfair advantage. We're on extract mode right now, and this is on
yeah.
Standard.
They're kind of similar dimensions. Comment down below if you want a full comparison between the Rivian, the Hummer, and the Cybertruck. That would be a really cool video. Let me talk about one other important thing. So that would be, geez, so tall. So one other thing that's worth noting in the Hummer here, we're already doing a full-blown comparison video. We said we wouldn't do this, but okay, anyway, look at all the headroom. So plenty of headroom in the back here of the Hummer, nice and comfortable, but a lot of people were saying the rear of the Cybertruck, because it's a hard slope. So yes, it's a crazy design feature, this hard like line, where it slopes down and slopes up from the windshield, but it also cuts off your headroom a little bit, so they say. So I'm 6'6". I want to see once and for all if I can fit back here. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. First time in the back. 6'6". Okay.
How?
I still hit.
Yeah, if you try.
But it's not bad. But yeah, if I just shrink a little bit. But they're saying if you go over a bump, you're screwed.
Oh yeah, I don't.
Your head is gonna slam into the glass.
Yeah.
That's happened before. It's basically, okay, if I'm shrinking down, I can get it just to not touch, but if I'm going normal, vertical, that's it. So you can see I'm already hitting, so I would not want to go over a bump. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Well, that actually feels kind of planted and tight.
That was really
That feels nice.
That's way better than the Hummer. This has air suspension? Yes, it does.
Super quick, duh, that's a given, it's a Tesla. But actually felt nice and planted, actually handled all right. The Hummer definitely shows its weight, but the Hummer's actually not too bad either. But
for being 9,100 pounds empty.
Oh, okay, that's crazy. That thing's way too fast, but it does handle the weight pretty good. Both these cars handle the weight pretty good, but that one being a little higher, a little bigger, I think the Cybertruck would edge out, of course, on handling. Wow. Look at that. Hey, why didn't they go with the yoke on this? All right, so fit and finish is good, just typical Tesla. But then again, if you compare it to something like a Rivian, the Rivian has it beat, but that's well known. I mean, you can imagine that.
But this is not bad. All these people who complain about fit and finish and quality and whatever, like, maybe we're just Tesla fanboys, but love this.
I agree. I agree. I love the minimalism. Everything is so simple, so clean, minimalistic, and the materials are good. They're great. In fact, the build quality is just fine. People who complain about that, you're right. They need to like get a life. It's really not that bad. But to be fair, yeah, when you get in something like a Rivian or something, you kind of see the extra level of attention to detail and fit and finish, which, all right, it's a little bit better, but still, this is pretty great. How do you even work this door? What the heck?
Hard to reach.
Yeah, yeah, I'm like this to reach it because my arm gets jammed at the back.
T-Rex arms.
Yeah, I think this was the same as the Mach-E, and we complained about that. I wish they just put it up here to where it's easily reachable. All right, don't really love that. Oh boy, I can't wait to get our hands on a Cybertruck to do a full like things we love, things we hate video, because we've had a lot of Teslas, we own a lot of electric cars, so we have the right to talk about that kind of stuff.
How are we not hitting our heads?
I mean, you just a little bit.
Yeah,
but I'm 2 inches taller.
That thing is 2 feet taller and you almost hit your head.
No, I had enough room, and I'm not borderline scared to go over a bump. This thing, I'm really worried, especially if I put my head all the way to the back of the headrest. We're touching. Does that go into the bed?
Yeah, you gotta lower that somewhere here. Let's see how fast. Look at that. I love that.
Oh, there goes the tonneau cover. Whoa.
Wow.
That's sick.
Oh, it's got airline track, L track. That's dope. I just got that on my brand new Timpty trailer and I love it. I can add studs and bolt holes and tie downs wherever I want.
Well, let's go check it out.
Nice.
So just click that. It's a heavy door. Man, how does it compare? Whoa, that's pretty big. This is bigger. It's longer. Yeah, ooh, look at that. Yeah, easier to get into. You can't do that in the Hummer.
And yeah, you can. Look at this, look at this, look at this.
Okay,
okay. On extract mode, same height.
Okay, that's actually pretty cool. But yeah, it's just a little deeper and a little obviously taller up front because it's sloped.
No spare tires.
Storage.
Storage.
Not even an option,
That's cool.
I guess, yeah. Yeah,
That's exactly how big it is. It does feel solid though. That's metal. That is not plastic.
Whoa.
Jeez, more
Wow.
steel.
Wow, this thing just feels tough. We'll see how quickly before one of these ends up on Copart crashed. Should we buy the first totaled Cybertruck in the world? That'd get a ton of views. Goon Squad's gonna be all over that or somebody. That'd be a great rebuild for YouTube. Although again, what do you do? Who says you can't just get some stainless steel and get a big flat piece and you make it yourself? Well, anyway, we really wanted to whip out the camera here and film with it because if you're wondering why it's here, we're doing a little photo shoot here at 1AZ Credit Union. Actually, if this video goes up in time, our friend's throwing an electric car show. He wants the latest and greatest EVs there. So the Rivian will be there, Hummer, Cybertruck, of course, tons of Teslas. So I'll drop the info down below. You'll be able to see the Cybertrucks. It's here at 1AZ Credit Union in Scottsdale. So we're just doing a little content shoot for it. And we said, oh, heck yeah, good excuse to make a vlog and see the new Cybertruck and do a little comparison with our Hummer. When you get one of these, just wrap it. And then
That turned out great. I didn't think
protects
I was
it.
gonna be crazy about it.
Oh no.
But that looks great.
Another reason we wanted to film this video was to get your guys' opinion on the Cybertruck. So, what the heck? It makes the Back to the Future noise?
I thought that was my phone, but yeah, I think that
That's so cool.
was Back to the Future.
It's so random and cool. By the way, this car gets ridiculous attention wherever it goes. Take a look. There's people taking pictures everywhere.
You should have seen me when I saw my first Cybertruck in the wild.
Oh.
Roll the clip.
Are you kidding me? The first Cybertruck I've ever seen. I didn't know those were actually exist in real life. So we need you guys to comment down below. We just got invited to configure our Cybertruck. We can order it today and have it delivered, they say like 3 to 4 weeks. But it's guaranteed to be a foundation series. We got to pony up the full, was it 100 grand or over 100 grand once you get that
We
option?
can get that out of this Hummer. This is the base battery pack Hummer. That's the 24 module battery pack. We should keep that one and we should sell this one and we should get a foundation series.
No, because we need the range.
Yeah.
People are saying real world, you get like 270 miles.
Whoa.
This right now is indicating a 354, and that one indicates 400. So like, I'm not rocking with 270, especially when towing, this is gonna be a nightmare. So I think we want the extended range battery, but that's where you guys come in. Please drop your feedback down below. Should we just pay the money, bite the bullet, and get a normal foundation standard range truck delivered within a month? Or do we wait? Okay, Christian's saying it looks ridiculous. I get it. It does look a little crazy. And honestly, when this thing rolled out, the first day they revealed it, I thought it was a joke. Like I 100% thought it was a joke.
And it didn't feel real. I didn't want to believe it. I still don't believe it.
No! What is that? What the heck?
Honestly, it's grown on me. I think it looks kind of cool. I'm all for like a weird, quirky, funky car, and this is like just breaking the scale of weird and quirkiness. Like I said, wherever it goes, people are stopping to take pictures and videos. That'll wear off, obviously. This will be like the new Beverly Hills G-Wagon. They'll be everywhere in California and Scottsdale, but for now, it's pretty darn cool. I mean, right now they're going for 100K over sticker. That one just sold for like 240,000 bucks, but
Then why didn't we?
yeah, I know, in hindsight, maybe we should have bought, because they said they're gonna sue you if you flip it.
Oh.
Yeah, so that dude's really risking it, but yeah. So who knows, they might depreciate really fast. They might always be worth over retail, we'll see. All right, how does it compare to the Lightning? Lightning's far bigger, but this is decent. This is pretty good. So what, it goes Lightning's the biggest, then probably Hummer number 2, and this is like number 3.
Well, Rivian's bigger than this.
So not great, whereas you could probably fit like 2 bodies in the Lightning. This is like this is a half body. This is definitely a sight you don't see every day. The new Hummer EV, the Rivian, and the Tesla Cybertruck. The whole collection of EV pickups. So what do you guys think? Stainless steel or the wrap? Honestly, I would totally wrap our truck if it was up to me. This is a really cool blue. The wrap installers must love these trucks. They must be pretty easy to wrap, I would think, because it's so flat, right? All right, time to go get some rollers. I can't wait for all the reactions. 2 Cybertrucks, Rivian, Hummer. This is about to be crazy. Our new friend with the Cybertruck there was saying that if we have people use our referral code to go on test drives, which are free, by the way, or buy Model 3s or S's or Y's or whatever, then we get bonus points and it speeds us up in the line for getting a Cybertruck. And he said that they're just now starting to deliver Cyber Beasts, so the really fast one. So yes, the current normal foundation. Wow, Christian left it in extract mode and it's speed limited to 12 miles per hour. So I'm foot to the floor and I'm only going 12 miles an hour. Feels so top heavy and weird. All right, how do I lower this thing back down? Wait. Everybody's trying to leave and I gotta lower it. Crap. Lower. Lower. Okay, here we go. Yeah, there we go. So he was saying they're just now starting to deliver those crazy fast Cybertrucks. So if you guys use our referral code, book some test drives, go check out Teslas, maybe even buy a Tesla, then it will help us big time to get bumped up in the line to get a fast Cybertruck delivered, possibly within a month. So please use our referral code down below and it'll save you some money, get you some benefits, and it'll help us too. So. Every single person is taking pictures. These cars are breaking the internet, breaking necks left and right here in the beautiful state of Arizona. That is a weird sight in my rearview mirror. That light bar is so bizarre, so striking. Check it out, the almost completed Taiwan semiconductor facility here in North Phoenix. Massive building, so we thought it was fitting to get that in the background of our roller shots. We are definitely causing a scene, rolling quad deep on the 101. And there's the Rivian. Now all we need is a Lightning in the 5th lane. Dang! Scottsdale is popping tonight. Check it out, guys. We made it back to the hangar. Look at this lineup. This is so cool. I doubt these 5 trucks have ever been together before.
But
okay guys, we've teleported to an undisclosed location where we are going to do a little drag race between the Hummer and the Cybertruck once and for all, which is the quicker EV pickup truck. Yes, this is all legal. There's no speed limits. This is a private property, all that. All right, I'll be piloting the Hummer. Comment down below who you placing your bets on, Hummer or Cybertruck. All right, it's dropping. We're putting it in Watts to Freedom mode. Wow, that's the lowest I've seen it. Squatting down. Is ready to blast that 1,000 horsepower.
See, it says G-force.
Yeah.
Release brake.
Okay.
So I'm gonna let go for the brake.
So it's full gas, full brake, and then let go. Brake. Yep. And now gas.
Don't let go of the brake.
Yep.
And then
okay.
Now you are ready to go.
Wow. I didn't know it did that.
It's for sale. I gotta buy a Cyber Beast. How was the launch mode on that?
I've never done that. Yeah, wow, thanks for teaching me. Holy smokes. I can't believe how long this number 11 is. It goes all the way down.
Yeah, Back to the Future, when this baby hits 88.
I had no clue it would do that.
Saying that it feels right.